You never know who you're going to meet at the American Express Lounge. That's right, and that's one of the reasons that I love being a Platinum Card member. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I saw you, and you had quite a nice gathering at your talk today. Tell us what you were speaking about.
Yeah, so I was on the Savvy Traveler stage, which is a stage that presents practical and actionable travel tips, and that whole stage was built around me, and because I'm very passionate about helping people travel smart and easy. So a little bit of packing tips, how to navigate the airport, some travel apps, all that good stuff.
Now, what is your packing tip for us today?
Go carry on. There is no better time now than to go carry on, because the airlines just can't handle the load. It's just a disaster. And use packing cubes to maximize the space inside of your luggage. You fold
Cubes, really?
Yeah.
I was always taught the roll method. Tell us about the cubes.
Exactly. So fold and roll for sure, but then you put everything inside of the cube. So now your bag looks like a game of Tetris as opposed to luggage lasagna.
Okay.
And that way it's easier to get in and out of everything you're folding and rolling. And if you're moving every 3 or 5 days, unpacking and packing becomes easier, and you just develop a system for yourself.
I kind of like that, because then it's almost like your drawer organizer. You can take your cubes out, and then here's your undies, here's your socks, right? Your tops.
Because if you think about it, an old-fashioned travel trunk that our grandparents used, they had drawers inside of them, and these packing cubes are exactly like your drawers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, does it matter what type of packing cubes? Like, do you have your own line of packing cubes?
I do not, but I'm
Not
from.
yet. Wait, tomorrow he'll be like, I was on Donna Drake show, and I realized I could have my own packing cubes.
But the ones that I recommend are on my website. I even have pictures for people to make it super easy. And I use ones that are made out of recycled material, silicone nylon, so they're super lightweight, not anything lightweight. And I love the Eagle Creek ones. I've been using them my whole life. It used to be a Southern California brand. They're now based in Denver. They're great. Yeah.
And where do you travel? I mean, where do you live? And what's your home base?
So my home base is Pasadena, California, which is near Los Angeles. And I travel all over the world. I've been to 96 countries on 5 continents. I was in Italy, for example, about 9 times last year. And on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of Italian content, dropping a Venice video coming up. And I like to travel all over the world. I have 2 countries left in Latin America to finish up, Nicaragua and El Salvador, 3 in Europe, Albania, Macedonia, and one that's in the news a lot. And so, I'm just traveling a lot.
So instead of maybe somebody that has a 4 or 5 stamps on their passport, you have multiple books, right? Like a catalog?
I do. I've never not had a passport. So I have had a passport literally my whole life.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to not have a passport.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is one tip when somebody comes to an event like this at the Javitts Center or a travel show anywhere in the country that you recommend? How could one pack for your travel show as well as enjoy it all?
Yeah, so what I do is I would encourage everyone to sort of have a list, look at the map, where they want to go, where their travel dreams sort of take them to, and then instead of picking up every single brochure, take a picture of all the information, so you're picking up a little bit less, it's good on the planet. And then we have a whole host of stages. The travel theater stage is where the main speakers are, like Peter Greenberg and Samantha Brown, and then come over to my talks. I'm giving a talk tomorrow, for example, on travel with technology and travel apps.
And you know what? Somebody today, that's been the fun of it, because I've been walking around with my LinkedIn app, just with my QR code. And you're right, going paperless, also helps, I think.
It really does. I learned during the pandemic that you could even travel in sort of a contactless way. And so now we're using technology just to make life easier for ourselves.
Lovely. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're here. We're having so much fun, living it up right here. Be well.